Well, here we are, it's the 16th of May 2015, and for those observant ones, you'll notice there's no hard hat. We can let our hair run free today. So as you can see, people are gathering behind me. It's the first match we're going to play ever in Broadhurst Park. It's been a long time coming, but everyone's really excited today. And if you just pan around, you can see Andy's furiously texting next to me.
Tweeting, actually. I think we're going to break the internet today.
Tweeting, texting, everything. So, Adam, how are you feeling today?
Okay, yes.
Okay,
good.
Is that it?
Yeah. You know, I think it's just be very good to see the place full of people rather than men in hard
I know,
hats
it's
and
great,
hats.
isn't it? It's really exciting.
Yeah.
So everything looking okay so far?
I think so, yeah. Somebody had forgotten to open the gates, so we've just been going around and getting those open so people can actually get in with your help.
Yeah. It's really beautiful, actually, stylish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Indeed. And, you know, I mean, for what we've got I know the costs have gone up and up, but what we've got for the money is way above that, really.
Bargain.
So,
yeah, great. Thank you.
It's only taken a few years.
Yeah, well, it's not that long, actually, because when we put the first spade in the ground, it was the 17th of November, 2013, so it's almost exactly 18 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a 44-week build, but
44 weeks, so it's supposed to be 9
9 or 10 months.
10 months, so it's just 8 months over.
My first letter to the council saying we're a football club and won a ground in Manchester was October 2005.
Right, okay.
So it's good. It's good to finally arrive.
Yeah, exactly. Brilliant. So we're just going to take a little walk down the boardwalk and see what's over here. So here we are, a hive of activity in the office behind me. We're going to take a little walk up the stairs into the bar. This is exciting. Activity at this end. Really nice food and things to eat there. Somebody here having got their pint from the bar at the end. The bar at that end, another bar at this end. Hiya, you alright? Yes. Very good. We're on the pitch. It's the first game we've ever played here, and I'm with our fantastic team here. He's trying to put me off. So what I'm going to do is pass this along and ask you how you feel today.
How do you feel?
How do you feel today?
Emotional. It's a great opportunity, and I'm very proud to be part of it.
You excited?
Excited, yeah.
Yeah?
More emotional than anything.
I'm excited, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah. At least it's took, how long has it took? 10 years.
That's right.
And we're here now, so.
Yeah. So we started the build 18 months ago, and we had that sort of computer-generated thing that told us how it would look.
Yeah,
and it actually looks
better in real life, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It's been a great season as well.
Well, not for me, but
for
the lads, yeah. For the club, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, very proud and privileged to be a part of it. Honouring Mank for the day, for the year, I suppose.
Yeah. It's gone all right for you, hasn't it?
It's gone quite well, yeah. After the first 3 months, but yeah, it's been brilliant since then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't complain. Enjoyed every minute of it.
Yeah. Great. And you're sticking with us next year?
Well, it's a big question.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully, we can sort things out. Yeah.
Brilliant. Callum?
I'm very excited. You know, been waiting for this for ages, haven't we?
Yeah.
We look
it's
excited.
finally done.
That's right, I know.
I am.
Finally. Finally. What's that mean?
Finally.
Family, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so it's great. And we can bring the new trophy here as well, can't we?
I know. And the girls, the
don't know
women's
what-
team won as well.
I don't know what we're going to sing now, though, when we build our own ground. What are we going to sing now?
Well, now we have built our own ground, I imagine.
It's not much to it, lady.
When we build our own ground.
Favourite song.
So, who's going to win today? Who's going to be the one who scores first?
FC United.
Everyone's saying Joey Fox first goal.
Joe Fox,
Right, okay.
Yeah. So
I've got
the smart money's on Foxy today.
No goals in the first half.
What?
No, I was going to say, if I'm going to score, it's going to have to be no goals in the first half.
Depends if I go in that second half.
Yeah. The cat.
So, are you playing today?
Yeah, no.
Oh, great. You were good doing that.
I'm alright.
Clean sheet.
Clean sheet.
Filed.
Yeah. And what about Benfica? That's coming up.
I think we're going to
Play bigger games in there.
I think we're
aren't
going
we,
to batter them.
Yeah, we'll play them off the bar.
They'll be intimidated coming here.
You
They'll
reckon?
be able to handle
They
it,
won't
will
touch the ball.
No.
We won't play in front of a crowd like this before.
I'm stood with Margie on the centre spot, And this is where we stood on the 17th of November 2013. I don't know if you remember that day.
I do.
It was the first day we put the spade in the ground.
That's right, yeah. I remember handing over the spade to, I forget the lady's name.
Yeah.
And obviously they're baking soil for the first time, and the cheers and then the excitement, and look round now and it's all coming together.
And we stood here and it was like just a field full of mud and grass and everything, and we sort of imagined what we'd seen on the computer generated image, and it actually looks as good, if not better, than it did then.
That's down to the fantastic work of Will Walshy and the board. I think we went down the bottom end of the site and was looking back at the main stand, and somebody said, "Oh, it really does look like the drawings." And is that not supposed to happen? and these guys were just surprised, because normally you draw it up and then the finished article doesn't look anything like. But this is down to a T. It's different class. Yeah, it is. I think it's really stylish. It's like everything from the seats to that stand, bringing that stand back from being derelict, and bringing it when it's been there for so long, Well, that's it, it's amazing in itself. It's all part, with showing that yes, we are a brand new club, but we're also mindful of past histories and what people have done within football, not just as United or anything else. That stand from Norfolk Victoria is one of the oldest grounds in the world, and to have it here is fantastic. The old and the new. Yeah, and it looks gorgeous now. Yeah. Now it's been sort of cleaned up and everything's been turned red, and the mastic and all that, which was done by all the fans helping. Yeah. The thing I really like as well is the wood. Yeah. That reference back to the Newton Heath sort of railway branch. Yeah. The start of Manchester United, but it looks really nice as well. Yeah, it does. It's just something a little bit different, It's and as it ages, apparently it'll go like a silvery colour. Right. So in time it'll look even better. Yeah. How are you feeling today, Andy?
I'm feeling okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just really looking around, just joy on everybody's face is enough reward for all the graft that everybody's put in. I think Now, today, it's about just people using the space, making sure that we do it safely, so that building control give us a big tick, and we can get a decent capacity for the Benfica game. That's really what today's about. Yeah, that's right. Everyone's so excited. It's unbelievable to see the flags being put up, and it's starting to fill up with people, and you think it's just 18 months since it was a muddy field. It feels a lot longer than 18 months. I tell you, the last fortnight feels like 18 months, to be honest. So it means a lot, doesn't it, in terms of fan-owned football? We're getting a lot of press coverage, a lot of interest from other clubs, and it's all about the way that you play and enjoy and watch football, isn't it? It is. Every single day we're getting contacts from somebody who wants to know about our story, whether that be a journalist or whether it be a supporter from another club. Officers, directors, staff at other clubs, students just doing dissertations or wanting to find out about supporter ownership and community ownership, and also I think this is quite significant. We're also getting a lot of contact from other co-ops and other mutuals who want to know our story, because they understand the difficulties of organising a member-led organisation, and whilst we do have our problems, and it doesn't all run as smooth as silk, we are incredibly successful. For 10 years we've been nomads. For 10 years we've never had a home, and we've got offices in Ancoats, we've got all 4 of our teams playing in different venues, the first team themselves playing 2 or 3 venues a season. To actually have our own base where people can call home, that we can defend as our citadel, that's immense for a football club. And you just look at the players, that they can't wait to get out on here. And the old players coming back here today to play in this match. There was a number of them that we didn't contact, who've been on the phone complaining, saying why have you not been in touch with me. Well, so it's far more than 11 of them, isn't there? There is far more than 11, yeah. And even Dave Brown's threatening to get out on the pitch, so we had to go to Camel Laird's and get a pair of shorts built for him. So.
Turned away from it, and to have started from the beginning and said we're going to have our own club, that is a fantastic piece of commitment. But then to work for 10, I don't think anyone realised how much work it was going to be and what a struggle it was going to be.
Probably not.
But to work for 10 years, to build a club, to build a team, to build an institution, and then to build this.
I know.
I honestly am in awe of them. Also, I think what's sometimes missed is how expert people are, what expertise you've got here, what smart people you've got, what different professional skills you've been able to draw on, because people think like the fans. I think fans, it can actually be quite a patronising term that sounds like a mob, a mob. And I think football club owners have always used fans quite dismissively, like what do they know? But here, and at other clubs to be fair, they've proven that football supporters are people from all walks of life who've got a hell of a lot to contribute. But in the professional game, they rarely get a chance to contribute this expertise. But here, you've got in physical, quite inspiring form what fan ownership can bring. So I am absolutely so proud of them all. I can't say how much I admire them all. And I absolutely hope that, I think this is a magnificent achievement, but I also hope that this will be a beacon, that this is a start of something, not the culmination of something. It is the culmination of something, but only as a new start. And I hope it's not just a new start for FC United of Manchester and Manchester football and the idea of a better way for football, but a beacon to other clubs, to people coming to be involved in football, that there is a different way.
Here we are in front of Herbie's van. As you can see, FCUM living the dream. And if you just pan round here, we'll walk over here. Oh, they're starting to sing now, yes. So this is the East Stand, the beautiful East Stand, where there's some really good mastic there now and really nice lights. And as you can see behind me, the East Stand is starting to fill up. People are starting to sing. Everyone's got their flags up. Everyone's having their photos taken. Absolutely fantastic. So behind me you can see some turnstile action, people pouring through the turnstiles. This is the East Stand turnstile. It's dead busy already, so I hope we're going to get the 3,000 that we want. So isn't it great to see that massive big flag there? It's took them about an hour to put that up, and it used to be there at Gig Lane, and now it's here in its rightful place.
So today is the day. Welcome to Broadhurst Park, the new home of FC United of Manchester, and there's an extraordinary atmosphere which is almost impossible to articulate, but I'll try. Everyone here has been involved in this journey. They're not just here as supporters today, but members, co-owners, people who've played their part in taking this club from its very beginning to meetings in halls in Manchester in the summer of 2005, and now to today where the new ground is ready. This, of course, today is a test event to check everything works with the health and safety aspects of the ground, the parking, the travel, just the general operations, as it were. But it's also a day for the fans to get together, to embrace, to shake hands, to enjoy the beer and the catering and the teas and coffees being provided by the volunteers and the staff here, and to just enjoy a game of football which involves the current squad and of course famous names from the past of FC, names like Carlos Roca, Martin Parker, Lee Neville and so on. And it's two managers who've arrived to the ground together. Darren Lyons in charge of the FC side, and Dave Brown in charge of this invitational 11 from the history of the team. We've got Simon Carden, who's one of the subs today for the visitors, playing in the away script, the all blue script. He's having a little kickabout with a youngster out on the ground as it fills out. And to think now, those who wondered, would it be enough today? But people wondered whether we'd have enough, would we have the 2,000 people? And well, the ground is filling up, and as someone whose first game at Old Trafford as a boy was in 1966, it was the World Cup match between Portugal and Bulgaria, and I stood in the Stretford paddock, and the way that that main end of the ground, that stand that's been reclaimed from the former Northwich Victoria Stadium, that looks remarkably like that stand at Stratford Paddock that I stood in with my father and a few friends in that summer 49 years ago. What a magnificent atmosphere this is. What's characterised today is the warmth, really, the sense of achievement. And as we look now at the lineup, the 11 of this invitational, the FC United alumni, as it were: Nick Culkin, Richard Battersby, Lee Neville, Tunji Moses, Martin Parker, Rob Nugent, Carlos Rocker, Jake Cottrell, Dave Swarbrick, Nicky Platt, Rodri Giggs, and on the bench, Dave Brown, Simon Carden, Matthew Tierney, Steve Spencer. It really does evoke so many memories. And the home team on a different sheet, but I'm going to just read that out for you. Is Dave Carnell, Liam Brownhill, Greg Daniels, Dave Birch, Chris Lynch, Luke Ashworth, Matty Wolfenden, number 7, ages Tom Brown, Tom Greaves at number 9, number 10 Jerome Wright, number 11 Craig Linfield, and the substitutes Callum Byrne, Lewis Lacey, Joe Fox, Rory Fallon, Frank Van Heels, Scott Cheetham, Michael Norton, and Darren Lyons running. Be great to see him. And we've got another one. We've got on number 21 there. And here come the officials and the two teams on this momentous day. A fantastic atmosphere at Broadhurst Park, the new home of FC United of Manchester. And it's a game that involves the current FC United first team squad and an old boys 11. And we'll just recap these teams for you. We'll just read out the teams for you. For the visitors, the Old Boys 11. Number 1 is Nick Culkin. Number 2, Richard Battersby. Number 4 is Lee Neville. Number 8 is Moses Tunji. Number 5, Martin Parker. Number 6, Rob Nugent. Number 7, Carlos Rocker. Number 11, Jake Cottrell. Number 9, Dave Swarbrick. Number 10, Nicky Platt. Wearing 16, it's Rodri Giggs. Dave Brown, the FC coach, taking part as a number 12. Simon Carden wearing 20. Matthew Tierney, nice to see him back, wearing 15. And Steve Spencer will wear 17. Big applause here as the players greet the fans here. And for FC United, of course, David Carnell in goal. Number 2, Liam Brownhill. Number 3, Greg Daniels. Number 4, David Birch. 5, Chris Lynch. 6, Luke Ashworth. Number 7, Matty Wolfenden. Number 8, Tom Brown. 9, Tom Greaves. 10, Jerome Wright. Number 11, Craig Linfield. And a long bench for FC United today. Callum Byrne, Lewis Lacey, Joseph Fox, Rory Fallon, Frank Van Heels, Scott Cheetham, Michael Norton, 20, Darren Lyons. And a recent signing from Trafford, Nia Grandhow, and the number 21, Nia Grandhow. So making up a very cosmopolitan FC United lineup today. And just bring in Josh here, who's been, of course, a regular TV commentator. Josh, how are you feeling right now?
It's all a bit weird, this. It's surreal. It's a lot of hard work over the last couple of years and all the delays. And obviously before that there was 10 Acres Lane that didn't happen. And a long haul on it.
And Josh has been doing a sterling job as part of the TV commentary team over this season. It's been his first season as a commentator, and he's been learning fast. And now the photographs, the embraces, and in a few moments' time, after this big photograph uniting the two halves of this historical
Jerome. It's a good ball in. Daniels, good block. Jerome. Oh, it's off the post. The closest we've come to the first goal at the new ground. That's not a bad ball. The team in Red are basically playing without a defence, I think, at the moment. Nick Culkin, I think, who's coming out of retirement for the third time. Miss it, the goal kick. Tunji. Rocker. Oh, well caught by Carnell. Nicky Platt there with a good effort. Birch, a good ball wide. Linfield.
Greg Daniels, obviously scorer of that incredible goal at Ashton last month that got us promoted. Back to Greg Daniels on the edge of the penalty area. Lofted in. Oh, nearly no goal. And it's poked in at the end by, I think it was Tom Greaves. Poked in on the near post by Greaves, I think, at the end. So, not having got any kind of timepiece on me, FC United take the lead. Against this invitational 11. And Keg gets to commentate on the goal. First goal at the ground. Aceness. I'd just like to say for the record, commentated for the first goal. It's FC United centre circle. It's Brown to Brownhill. Tries to play the little ball forward. Well defended though by the old boys. Forward it's Brownhill again. Tries to go find some space. Ball to come across. And it's finished off with a plumb by Greg Daniels. And it's FC United first team 2, FC United Old Boys 0. I get the feeling you'll be putting on obviously timings and everything else afterwards because I've got nothing on me. I haven't. Will it be on the camera?
bigger programme, so I'll skip that. He's in Australia soon.
He is in Australia, he is indeed.
He's not in charge.
Business class all the way, it's outrageous. It's business class, yeah. Moses again. To Nicky Platt. Loose ball's picked up by the first team. First to the edge of the area. Beats a man. Tries to toe poke it. To Linfield. And Bill punts the ball into the edge of the area. Left for Culkin. I think Nick Culkin thought, well, I'm not going to get the ball, so I'll just make sure the man doesn't either. What?
Chris Lynch fancy goal there. Daniels, great effort, bottom corner, 3-0. Greg Daniels starting this game the way he finished the season off. Cracking run forward from Chris Lynch and good pass to Daniels and great finish. And Nick Culkin on his comeback, he's having a bit of a bad game. We're back underway. Jerome, Cheatham. Back to Jerome. Ashworth. Fallon. Not a bad ball, that. So, Dave Brown and Simon Carden coming on. Rodriguez coming off. Rocker. Oh, great save from Carnell. Great shot that. And corner for the Invitational 11. Callum Byrne with a foul there. Dave Brown went down a bit easy though, I thought. Dave Brown. Great crossfield pass. He wants it back as well.
Half-time subs for the FC first team. There's 5 players came on.
Oh, good effort, and it's a goal from Tunji Moses. 3-1. Carnell probably think he could do better with that. But yeah, Moses, I think.
3,241.
Long ball to Brown. Brown, I think the owner of the tightest shirt on the football pitch this afternoon. Rocker with his trademark double step over. And the old boys again, it's Nicky Platt. To Brown. Looking at his options, give him a bit of time. If he really thinks he's going to get Dave Brown off the ball like that, he's got another thing coming. You might as well try and tackle a block of flats, let's be honest.
There's no question, whatever he said at half-time has worked. He himself has looked absolutely majestical. Majestic, I should say.
Owner of the tightest shirt on the pitch, we've decided.
As,
trying to tackle a block of flats.
well, and Darren Lyons, who has also looked. Oh, look at that cross. So accurate. Norton on the turn, but Matthew Tierney, who's looked very comfortable at the back, doing a job. And now it's Carlos Rocker. Just 2 goals they need to get on level terms. Simon Carden Another man who's rolling back the years here. Platt spreads it out to Neville. It's like doing a commentary from 2 or 3 years ago. Simon Carden. Nicky Platt. Headed down by Brown, and well, the first mistake he's made, you would say, Brown. He's been in such control of the game. Really has made a difference since coming on. Bossed the midfield. As Tierney, Giggs, Tierney. Nice to see him back, Tierney. Now it's threaded through by Carden, but Lacey will just shepherd this along. Brown, beautiful 1-2 with Carlos Rocker. Carlos Rocker, low cross, Nicky Platt, it's 3-2. And all of a sudden, we have a contest here.
All of a sudden, we've got 13 blue shirts on the pitch as well.
And the 13 men of FC11. Yes, 14 men on the field. What excellent tactics by Dave Brown. Everybody thought it was all over at half-time. David Brown had other ideas. And all of a sudden, it's 3-2. And FC United could be about to throw this away. Could they get a reward? Oh, well, Jerome Wright there, muscling. Surely that has to be a card. And indeed it is. Yes. Well, I thought the referee was reaching his hand there. Jerome Wright could get himself into a lot of trouble here. First he fouled that heavy tackle. Well, David Brown taking time. He's ushering. It's almost like he's behaving a bit like a rugby league player, deciding to kick rather than run it. But this is a chat. Is this the game? Is this the game? An expectant hum goes around the ground. Everyone holds their breath. David Brown on it. Oh, and it nearly worked. Well, now then, can they find a fourth goal? Slid through, but overhit. Well, that's it. A game. Well, a real celebration of football here at Broadhurst Park today. FC United 3 and FC11 2. A game of two halves. FC United thought they had it all wrapped up, but David Brown had other ideas. Excellent half-time team talk. Brought his side back into it, and it's all about David Brown's half-time team talk, I think, Keg.
Well, I was going to ask you, James, what your man of the match?
David Brown, without a question. Absolutely.
The most important thing today was the fact that over 3,200 people came through the turnstiles to enable us to get that capacity crowd, hopefully, when we get the licence next week for the Benfica game.
Well, that's excellent news. Thanks for that a crowd of 3,200 for what was billed as a test event. And that's extraordinary, and some naive souls wondered if we'd get enough people here to make it like a proper game. Well, we've done just a bit better than that. And, the goals, Tom Greaves, fittingly with a tap-in, started the goal fest. 2 goals from Greg Daniels, and then Tunji Moses scoring for the Invitational. David Brown, 3-0 down at half-time. It looked all over, but you had other ideas. What did you say to those players to turn things around?
Well, I mean, at 42-year-old, I said to him, I'm sick of having to bring myself on to change the game. Mm-hmm. So if I've got to do that again, then I'll have to come out and do it. And that's, obviously you could see that it was down to me that we nearly got back in the game. And, sparing your own modesty, you changed the game. You have so much time on the ball. Is that something you just don't lose with age? No, yeah, I've always been the sort of player that I was, just floating around always on the ball, spraying it around. That was me basically. Yeah, and a tactical masterstroke. You had 13 players on the pitch. Where is that
that's not from the coaching manual. Do you have to think outside the box at times like this?
That's right. It's exactly right. Some people have it. Some people. I'm like, like some people say I'm a bit like Mourinho in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So,
the special one.
The special one.
Special lad.
Yeah.
Special.
Special
bud.
Special
bud.
Or special. Just special.
You got back to 3-2. How gutted are you not to get that equaliser?
Two things. One thing, Rodriguez could have taken it down and stroked it in, made it 3-3. And then the second thing, I get brought down after unbelievable skill on the edge of the box, all set up for me to get the winner. That would have been the winner, 4-3, and they take it off me.
And Jerome Wright, blatant challenge down there. Was Jerome Wright lucky to stay on the field?
Yes, he'd already said to me, actually, and I told the referee, and he didn't listen, that as soon as you get it, he was going to come and break my legs. I mean, that from an FC United legend, disgusting.
Well, they call him a legend, but and Jerome, also foolish, they could have got himself suspended with the Benfica game coming up.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about trying to get that so that I could maybe play left back against Benfica.
Yeah. But obviously, a result in the sense you got back into the game. But you were quite a long time coming out from the dressing room at the end of the game. Were you giving your players a bit of a roasting?
Well, I'd like to say, yeah, but we were basically catching our breath.
Mm-hmm,
And I'd forgotten everything that I'd ever learned, and then we actually nearly forgot to come back out at half time.
Yeah. But you regroup and you think about the next match.
We'll go again. We've got a big game next week with the Three Terriers. And for the Sunday League Cup, and then we've got to play Chipshot Rovers, and that'll probably win us the league. I think we've got to win 15-0 to get it. But
you'd be confident on that performance, that second half performance.
Yeah.
That's well within.
I mean, the lads aren't used to playing in a crowd only 3,000, so they were a bit subdued. We usually get more than that on a Sunday morning.
But you gave FC a fright.
Yeah, and that's what we came. That's why we came out at 10 o'clock this morning to warm up.
Absolutely. Players not warming down afterwards, just too exhausted after their efforts.
We're going for the old-fashioned style of warming down and going in the bar and having something to eat and having a pint.
Yes. Well, David Brown, thank you for talking to us. That must have been a difficult time for you after that close game and that narrow defeat, but you've always been like that. And thank you very much, David, and good luck.
Thank you very much
for that cup final, that Sunday cup final.
Absolutely mind-blowing, just the realisation of a dream, and so emotional, and just absolutely fabulous to think that we're a bit of cooperative between people, what we can achieve as fans, and just very emotional. Can't really say much more on that, but fantastic FC.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic, out of this world, brilliant. I'm not very good at doing things like this.
Good, brilliant, good at workout, good experience, and it's great to be here with all the fans and finally in the stadium that they always wanted. So it's great.
With Brownie's leadership.
Yeah,
pitch.
Brownie's leadership, his diving techniques you need to learn now.
Yeah, good for rugby league though.
Yeah, exactly, Very good, okay. Thank you.
I can't speak, I'm sorry.
You can speak, it's fine.
It's fantastic, we had a really good day.
A wonderful day, fantastic. I can't even begin to describe it in words, but it was unbelievable. I can't wait for Benfica. It's going to be amazing.
It's just brilliant. Loved it. What else can I say? We're home now, and it's just fantastic. Yeah. Great atmosphere as usual, and amazing that we fill that wonderful stand there. It's just brilliant. So good.
Right. Absolutely magnificent. It's been a long time, but it's been well worth it. Fantastic. Loved every minute of it. We're here for Benfica.
It's just absolutely amazing. It feels like we've always been here, and just wow, onwards and upwards.
It was all made out today. The weather was fine. The pitch looked superb. By all accounts, the way I saw it, everything looked really well. The food was amazing. The catering was amazing, and it just looks like we can learn from today. And this place will be rocking shortly.
Today's a very emotional day. It's fantastic. There's a real buzz about the place. Neighbours over the road are happy. They think the building is fantastic. So it was all worth it. Well done, everybody.
Wonderful. Absolutely amazing. Tears in my eyes. Everything was fantastic. Couldn't expect any better. That's all I can say. Wonderful. Cheers.
Making history today, first day in a new stadium, and you got the first goal. How does it feel?
Very good, yeah. All about the game. Been at the new ground, the ground opening, so that's history in itself, but secretly wanted the first goal, so
yeah,
more than happy with that. The first unofficial goal.
Yeah, it was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, enjoyed it. It's good.
Fantastic.
Good turnout from the crowd as well.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the new season.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So Benfica's the next match. How do you think that'll go?
I'm not so sure, to be honest. We'll see. Might be a good workout, but if we can get the ball off them, then we'll give them a game.
Yeah. So there you have it. It's the end of the game. Everyone's happy. People are drinking beer on the balcony behind me, and today we've made history. It's the first game for FC United at our new ground. And the only person who's not very happy is Graham, because his turf's all been made a mess of. But I'm sure he'll get over it.